Dr. Nyoka.
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait. What's up?
These glands are gross. Take them, please.
Outstanding. These ought to be enough.
Oh, bloody hope
Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon.
Charon.
Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Charon.
Oh, right.
He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed.
Sure.
Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so here we are.
Okay, remind me, what's this base again?
It's an old cave system we tried to turn into an encampment. You'll see when we get there.
Okay, it's about time. We're gonna kill a Manta Queen.
Fucking right we are.
Okay, well, we are, but, you know, not immediately. Firstly, we're gonna go visit this other thing. Did I go in this cave? I think I did. In fact, I'm sure I did.
Wow, how'd you do that?
Pure skill, my friend.
Detecting above average calcium levels.
Well, as a percentage, yes. Right, control armor. Did I seriously just miss all this stuff in here? Or is this a bit of a case of things have respawned? Now, to get to this other place, we've got to go back to the Unreliable and fly to the opposite side of the asteroid. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, it also reminds me, I should, of course, be wearing my bloody helmet. Have those... the outlaws and such have come back. Are we going to go up there and kill them all again? We probably should, you know. Bit of target practice, you know. Just seems kind of odd that they've come back. Guys. Guys.
Hey! I love a good brawl.
Yeah, just gotta keep our distance when we're fighting these guys, I think. And we should be fine. I think. Yeah, there wasn't nearly as many this time. I don't think. Yeah, we read that. We couldn't pick it up, which was odd. I kind of thought it'd be one of those things where you could pick it up. Turns out no. We can get on from here, can't we? Yeah, of course we can.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Yeah, they're just teaching Pavati how to shoot. Gonna Harlow's base first.
Remember that you are not.
So is this a separate kind of thing?
Hey, you. Looking for something?
Maybe.
Where do you think you're going?
Through you, if you push me.
Hey, nice form. Good delivery, too. You looking to join Captain Harlow's crew, huh? All right, go on through. Got my sights on you.
Yeah. This could all go very wrong, I guess. Okay, apparently outlaws.
That machine stole my bits. Why do we even have one of these?
Good question. Okay, another weird situation where I can loot things out, but they're not mine. If you know what I mean. Like anything lying around is theft. Logs. Acquisitions log. Independent freighter Cat's Meow. Haul. Contraband pharmaceuticals brought down salvage cargo. Oh, you brought them down, did you? Independent freighter Getaway Sticks. Haul. Subversive literature brought down. Crew joined up. Werewolf. Engine parts. Brought down damaged salvage cargo. Crew jettisoned in escape pod. As usual, we were able to intercept these ships despite how cleverly they masked their signatures. Our patron pulled through again with that tracking data. Don't know how they get their hands on it, but we're in no position to refuse charity. Memo. Crew, I'm beginning to wonder about our patron. When we opened up our scanners and sniffed the system for the latest Wildcat, we picked up a signal from a corporate freighter nearby. It was hauling 10 times more cargo than our target. No sooner did we scan it than a message came through, ordering us to go after the Wildcat instead. Something doesn't add up. Till I get answers, stay skeptical. Last open entry. Pirate code. Harlow's the boss. Rule 2. Screw the board. Rule 3. Why are you still reading, pig? Wake up. If you're seeing this, the board already owns you. You went looking for the rules. Why? Because life's a game to you. Maybe you like being played. You guzzle down to that sense of security like it's a purple berry flavoured opium. Screw the rules. Screw terminals. It's not a revolution if we're using the weapon they raised against us time and time again. From the front lines of the riots to the corporate sit-ins and error. Document Pirate's code has exceeded character length. Okay. So basically, you're pirates.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see or a you've aged, old man?
Well, this is awkward.
So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He kicks things what need kicking, and we look the other way when he starts talking anti-corporate. It's a good arrangement.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
Tell me why we're here.
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix, but neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared.
We didn't say
I
he
brought
was
you here
feared.
because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
Okay. Good luck, he's the least reliable crew on a ship literally called the Unreliable. You want to put him to a test? Then allow me to enlighten you. Felix is loyal to me. Expect me to just hand over my own crew? Screw yourself. No, he's loyal to me, pal.
I understand that Felix is part of your crew, at least for now. If the thought of losing him troubles you, then understand that you're helping him solve a problem for an old friend. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
Okay, what did Trask do to deserve death?
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail.
Really?
I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
There's more to this than you're letting on.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
Absolutely.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached.
Yeah, tough guy.
Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
How well do you think you know Felix?
Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with?
Something I'd like to ask you.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, Felix tells me you disappeared one day.
I was working on this plan for years, saving every bit I could, drawing plans, biding my time. I never intended to spend my life laboring on the Groundbreaker. When the opportunity presented itself, I did what I had to do. I left.
You might have said something.
I had some ugly business in Scylla. If I told you, I would have implicated you.
You said you were working on something big. What was this?
A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain.
Oh, God.
I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight.
Okay. Sounds like you've got some plan to overthrow the board. So you're a band of outlaws living on the edge of an asteroid, some revolution. What makes you think you're free?
The skies around Scylla are curiously absent of patrol ships. It's almost as if the board's sphere of influence is shrinking. Besides, our facility is well armed and located on defensible terrain. If the board tries to lay siege to us, we'll make them pay.
Sounds like you've got a plan to overthrow the board.
Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, eventually, the board will fall to pieces.
Probably, yeah.
Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve. When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready.
Oh, you think you're going to take over, so you're a band of outlaws living on the edge of some revolution.
Not all revolutions involve bloodshed and fire, Captain. The purest act of rebellion is to live according to one's own means, independent of any masters.
And
One
hijack
day,
ships.
when the board is weak and Halcyon vulnerable, we may claim a piece of this system for ourselves. Until then, we bide our time.
Let's change the subject.
Something on your
I
mind?
should go. Should we poke around in here? Oh, wrong button. And what else is there in this place? Not a lot of anything by the look of it. I'm guessing this is just their place where they sleep. Dead. I was looking for another terminal, to be honest. There's a door over here. Where's this lead? Is this just going to be boring, like toilet or something? Yeah, It's a toilet. And a vending machine. Okay. Bunch of scurrilous pirates on the edge of an asteroid planning their revolution. Somehow I'm not really impressed, you know?
Clyde's got a crew of his own, huh? Good for him. Did you want to ask me something?
Yeah, something about this feels strange. Are you sure you trust this guy?
I know. Clyde comes off rougher than Mantisaur hide. He's a good guy, though. Just gotta get to know him.
He's a massive gas bag. I had to keep myself from shooting him in the face. I feel like he wants you to do his dirty work and then take the fall.
You think he's using me? He wouldn't. Would he?
I would. It's not a bad plan, and you're pretty gullible. He won't catch up with you until you kill Trask. What does that tell you?
That he's probably using me. Yeah, you're right. I guess he thinks I'm still just some wide-eyed tenderfoot looking for a scrap. Maybe we should go have a word with Trask. Get to the bottom of all this.
Yeah. Something else.
Yeah, boss?
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
I'm sure it's very meta and very interesting. Right, so if we look at the journal. Search the hive for the remains of Nika's friends. Friendships due. Where's this guy? Groundbreaker. Yeah, we're going back to the Groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
This is all getting very interesting.
Please avoid damaging yourself or others.
So we're going to go and talk to someone called Rosanna. Though, it would just be interesting to see what her side of things are. There's no way I'm 100% believing that guy. Oh, she's in the bar. Okay.
This is Halcyon News. We
Hi
interrupt
there.
your You mind trying to have a moment here?
You, Rosanna. Yeah. I'm looking for a guy named Rufus Trask. I'm told he lived around here.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
You can. I'm on the level. You can ask John Lee about me.
You're telling me you're on a first-name basis with Ms. Tennyson?
I repaired the Groundbreaker's radiators for her.
Yeah, the promenade doesn't feel like I'm walking the surface of Tartarus. So that was you, huh? Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know.
Okay, well, I got a few more questions.
Please, just make it quick.
Okay. You and Trask split up?
That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to.
Okay. How much do you know about Harlow?
Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the Groundbreaker some years back before he vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
Sounds familiar, Felix.
So Clyde sent Trask the same message he sent me. What's the problem?
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something.
Yeah.
I don't know Harlow. Never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus.
Yeah, Harlow tells me Trask betrayed him. Do you know anything about that?
Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order.
Okay. He didn't tell you anything about Harlow?
No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess. Little late for that, says I.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, well, thanks.
Appreciate it. No offense meant. Just been a long day is all.
Sure. It was actually quite pleasant. Steel poster. No. Steve Dorr. Have we never spoken to you? Hello.
A new face. What's your pleasure, stranger?
All the traders in the system come through here. Heard anything interesting?
Only the usual. Marauders all over space. You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of a spoon can manage to get ships into space?
Let me see what you got.
Nothing you need and everything you want.
Fair enough. Okay, so you just sell this kind of stuff. 70% discount. So I can sell for pretty good prices as well. Okay, sell you my junk. And a bunch of this stuff. There we go. A little bit richer for our visit. Emerald Vale, eh? My God, we seem to be making our way back there often enough. This is really turning out to be a...
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Well, let them. What people do.
Welcome back,
You
Captain.
got anything new?
How can I be of assistance?
I'll talk to you later. Okay. Edgewater. Again.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Okie dokie.
I think I'll initiate an
Right, where are we going to exactly? Oh, I've tried to go up there before. It's a fair old hike, but yeah. Shouldn't be too bad. I mean, we get there pretty quick. Ask Trask what this is about. I'm not just going to shoot the guy, I'm telling you that for nothing. Hardly seems fair if we do, does it? Maybe we should... Ooh, follow the roads. Hello. I mean, okay, that was only 3 bits, but it's 3 bits I didn't have and I completely missed. Maybe I should stick to the roads a little more. You know, maybe I'm missing stuff otherwise. Did we miss all these guys? Does anybody want to remind me how we missed all these guys?
Next one's mine.
I didn't kill all of these, did I? Abandoned outpost discovered. Really?
Heads up!
God, I can't see.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, I'm just a bit paranoid about end damage. Okay, there's a building we could go in over here. Funny little place I've never been. There's an upstairs there, is there? The balcony just there. Oh! Looks like we found a shop. messages. From J. Bartle. Clement, I must disagree with your theories about the Earth's directorate place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and all the other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept the mandated inclusion of an Earth Minister if they had a choice in the matter? From C. Eldridge. Jefferson, of course I'd never dispute the Earth is at the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit upon which mankind truly thrives is to be found out here among the furthest colonies. I think you're wrong about the history though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave the Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high costs of the Great War left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply the extra leverage the Directorate needed to return to power. Okay, interesting. And an office, I guess. With a spare toilet. So maybe one was a customer toilet. Collector's letter. I just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgware Cannery. Effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community centre, selling rare memorabilia. But scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books mouldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all in a cave over by the river. Oh, of course, yes, the French book. Well, there you go. I can't believe I completely missed this place. That's just so me, though, isn't it? Stuff. Really nice that you always look drunk, you know. I don't know if you're aware of that. I mean, you're probably not drunk. It's just that you look it. So we're up and over there. You jumped off, didn't you, you Egypt? Area, you're nuts. So we must have cut right across and completely missed this place. Let's carry on. He's up and around here somewhere. Probably not down there. Now, we did come through here, didn't we? I'm almost certain we did. Oh, wasn't there this thing and I couldn't get in, or am I thinking of somewhere else, probably?
Damn, got some nimble fingers, Captain.
We definitely came in this one, didn't we?
Come on, play.
Here they come!
Get them!
Who's up here?
Like a good tussle.
Wow. Thought I'd done all this place. No, we didn't come in here and loot the place. Sounds incredibly unlikely. However, all evidence to the contrary suggests no, we never did. I thought we'd been here and cleared this place out. No? Oh, well, I'm guessing we didn't. Yeah, no, we did. Look, there's the landmines. These guys all come back. That's awfully strange. This is where we found the first assault rifle, I think. This is where Zoe was, isn't it? Now I'm thinking that the place is kind of repopulating itself or something. You know. As other things do in different universes. Yeah, like these guys. I'll put it on 3.
Take him down!
You're not kidding, it was taking them down. I just thought it might be a little bit more fun to play with. Although they were so low level, I don't think it was any sort of a challenge, you know? Okay, he's up on the other side of this cliff, but how do we get to it? Is there a path? Doesn't quite look like there is, does it? Oh, is that on? My bad.
Nice work!
In all the footage you've seen, probably haven't heard this bloody thing making its noise. It's looking like it's camped through here, but this is definitely looking like a setup for an ambush. Okay, none of these guys are coming up as hostile. But just in case they get that idea. Yeah, they're not behaving like bandits at all. Hey.
Got my sights on you.
Got my sights on you.
And you're all very talkative. Rufus Trask.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you?
Good guess.
He sent you after me.
Your wife told me where to find you.
Former wife. And if you so much as hurt a hair on Rosanna's head, I will put you in the ground.
No, I wouldn't have done that anyway. Anyway, she's fine.
Yeah, okay. I'm having a conversation with a hired killer, but I'm supposed to relax. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
Good plan. Why did you betray Harlow?
How do I know that I can trust you?
Well, neither of us trust Harlow, that's a start.
You've got good instincts then. You were right not to trust Harlow.
I bloody don't.
I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
Right.
You can't be serious. I've known the guy for
Yeah,
years.
you read the terminal.
Yeah, that's about how I reacted when I found out. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A 2-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
You're asking me to take your word. Can you show me evidence?
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer.
Right.
I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
Okay, tell me, yeah, there is. You're looking at him. If you've got proof, can I see it?
I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent.
Oh, God, I walked right past it. Okay. Okay. What was he doing for the board?
Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse.
Why would the board buy him off, though?
Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy, and that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless.
Yeah, he talked too much.
With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me.
Alright, I've heard enough.
Take it you've made up your mind.
I'm not going to kill you, Trask, but I'm going to ask you for your ring.
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Okay, take care, dude. Felix?
Clyde Harlow, agent of the board. Yeah, that sounds even more insane out loud than it did in my head.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not sure what to think right now. You told me to be suspicious, but I never imagined Clyde would stoop to informing for the establishment. Then again, Trask knew he was a dead man. Could have been trying to shift the blame.
Yeah, Trask said he had evidence.
I can't imagine Clyde working for the board. But we owe it to ourselves to find out.
Yeah, we do.
Trask said he stashed the evidence in a vent back at the base. We should go take a look.
Yeah, we should. Let's get going. Well, guys, surprise, surprise, we are running back to the ship.